Alright, let's dig even deeper into this tangled web that Meghan Markle has woven around her life. It's crucial to peel back the layers and scrutinize the narrative she's pushing because, believe me, there's more beneath the surface than meets the eye. When Meghan boldly proclaims, "I'm the happiest I've ever been," you have to ask yourself, who is she trying to convince? Is it the audience she's addressing, the press, or perhaps herself? Because let's face it, if you look closely, the cracks in that happy facade are starting to show. It's almost as if she's reciting lines from a script rather than speaking from the heart. Let's rewind a bit. She walks into the Time100 summit with Prince Harry, and they want us to believe that everything is sunshine and rainbows in their world. But come on, we know better. Harry is embroiled in legal battles, fighting for the very security that should be his by right. And here's Meghan, standing by his side, claiming her happiness is tied to his support. But is it really? If you take a moment to look beyond the glossy veneer, you'll see a couple that's isolated themselves from their own families. Meghan's relationship with her father is non-existent, and let's not even talk about the tension with her half-siblings. She's cut ties with her past, and yet she expects us to believe that she's living her best life? It's contradictory at best and delusional at worst. The emptiness of her words becomes more evident when she starts preaching about grace and forgiveness. Sure, it sounds nice in theory, but when it comes time to practice what she preaches, that's where things fall apart. She talks about how we all make mistakes, how forgiveness is essential, yet she holds a grudge against her father as if he's the root of all her problems. It's almost as if she wants to portray herself as a martyr while conveniently ignoring her own shortcomings. And then there's the constant hustle. Meghan juggles her business ventures, her podcast, and her supposed family life like she's some kind of superhero. She paints a picture of a busy, ambitious woman, but at what cost? She's always trying to keep her name in the headlines, and it feels like her children are just pawns in her game. When she talks about family moments being the most important, it's hard to buy into that when she's simultaneously seeking attention and validation from the public. Her comments about parenting are particularly telling. She claims that being a parent shifts her perspective, making her realize what truly matters. But really? If that were the case, why is she so eager to share intimate moments of her children's lives with the world? This obsession with public validation suggests that her priorities may be misplaced. Instead of focusing on her children, she's more concerned with curating a perfect image for social media and her public persona. Let's not forget that she also talks about creating boundaries for her mental health. She's all about self-care and protecting her peace, which sounds great on paper. But the reality is quite different. She fled the UK, blaming the royal family for her woes, claiming she needed privacy. Yet now, she's flaunting her kids on social media and using their images to promote her brand. It's a stark contradiction that raises serious questions about her integrity. And why was she even invited to the Time100 summit in the first place? What qualifications does she have to speak on happiness and family when her life is clearly a mess? It's baffling that she gets a platform to propagate her version of reality while so many others with genuine stories go unheard. It feels like a slap in the face to those who actually work hard to make a difference. So, what's the takeaway here? Meghan Markle is not the beacon of happiness she claims to be. She's a master of crafting a narrative that keeps her in the spotlight, but when you look closely, it's riddled with inconsistencies. Her actions don't align with her words, and that's the crux of the issue. She's trying to sell us a fairy tale while living in a reality that is far from perfect. At the end of the day, it's crucial to approach her story with a discerning eye. Don't get caught up in the glitz and glamour she presents. Look past the facade she's built and recognize that there's a deeper truth lurking beneath. Meghan Markle may be trying to convince the world of her happiness, but the reality is far more complex, and certainly not as rosy as she'd like us to believe. So, as she continues to navigate her journey, let's keep questioning the narrative she presents. Because when it comes to Meghan Markle, it's clear that not everything is as it seems. And that, my friends, is the reality check we all need to remember.